morning. Cheers, we're good. All right. So, welcome to everyone. My name is Phil Young. I'm a quarter 6 clinical instructor. Thank you guys all for coming today to celebrate your moving on out of YVC nursing and into the nursing field. Excited for all of you and proud of all of your hard work. We are sorry that your family and friends can't be here to be with you. But we're grateful that we get the opportunity to meet you guys in the first class in a while that has had the opportunity to have this fitting ceremony performed. So we're grateful for that. Just want to welcome those of you that are joining us through the YouTube live feed. And if you're not here physically, we know that you guys are watching your loved ones. We want to say thank you for your support of them as they've gone through school. So, a few other things to pass out real quickly. We want to say thank you to President Kaminsky and to Dean Fields, who approved us being able to do this ceremony today. Big thank you to Wendy Baker, our nursing program director, Rebecca Sikoskis, who is our program coordinator and helped Kimberly get everything all set up today. And big thanks to Kimberly, who found out a week ago that this got approved. So through lots of late night emails and lots of late night tracking escapades, she's been able to put this together for you guys. So big thanks to Kimberly too. While all the faculty and staff are proud of you, unfortunately they couldn't all be here today because of the COVID restrictions, but they have asked Kimberly and me to pass on their gratitude for your hard work and their congratulations on your tremendous accomplishment. Today is a rare moment that we get to spend together doing something that our profession of nursing doesn't usually have time to do. We get to reflect a little bit and give thanks. So, as you've found throughout your schooling and your clinical rotations, nursing is a profession where you are constantly on the move. Moving on to the next patient assessment, moving on to the next medication pass, moving on to the next emergency, moving on to the next surgery. But today we take some time to stop moving, to be still, and to honor all of your hard work, your fortitude, and your perseverance. Each of you has an incredible and very unique story of what brought you to nursing and what brought you to YVC. Each of you has had to endure challenges to stay in school and to finish this long and adventurous journey. You all came to this program from so many different backgrounds: military service, spouse, parent, those of you with previous medical experience, those of you without, grocery store manager, living on the west side, born and raised locally, came from an island, so on and so forth. You've arrived from all walks of life with a common goal of learning the science and art of caring for people in their deepest time. Today we celebrate you. We celebrate your relentless commitment to becoming part of the best profession in the world. We celebrate the long night staying, the early morning clinical arrivals, the countless hours in the practice lab and the sick line. The many hours you spend perfecting those long and nursing care plans that you've all come to love. The time and effort that you put into each assignment and the compassion and integrity that you've shown each and every patient that you've cared for as a nursing student. As you all leave this building today, I implore you to remember one key tenet of nursing. People and relationships are what matter the most. You can understand the pathophysiology of NMDA autoimmune encephalitis or know the sequence of drugs and shocks to give for a VFib arrest. But the thing that your patients will remember the most is that you treated them with empathy, compassion, and respect. If you do this, you will have a long and gratifying career in nursing, and you will create relationships that last a lifetime. Take some time today to celebrate your hard work. Give thanks to your family, your friends, and all of your support system. Take a breath and enjoy life. Today we are proud to welcome you to our profession of nursing and excited that the next time you care for a patient or sign a chart, it will be with the title of registered nurse behind your name. I'd now like to introduce my colleague and YVC quarter 6 instructor, Emily Tooney, with whom I've had the pleasure of teaching quarter 6 clinical and simulation. Kimberly will share a few words before we read the sentiments of each student as they're written.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kimberly Tooney. I'm the lead 6th quarter instructor. First of all, I'd like to say how proud I am of each of you. Each of you experienced your own unique challenges throughout this program. In fact, your class survived an entire year of the first global pandemic of our lifetime. Something you'll never forget, and nor will we. And despite everything that COVID-19 threw your way, you adjusted your sails and persevered through hard work, focus, and dedication. You learned a lot, and you grew in ways you probably didn't even know you could grow. And eventually those experiences led you here today. For some of you, you're the first in your family to graduate college, and you should be so proud. For others, this may be your second or even third college degree. You should also be proud. Graduating with your Associate of Nursing degree is a big step and is no easy feat. Next on the agenda is for you to study hard and pass that NCLEX to earn your registered nursing license, which will open a plethora of career opportunities for you. But before all that, and the reason you're gathered here today, is to celebrate your pinning. The nursing pinning ceremony is a nursing tradition that dates back to the 12th century, whereby knights who helped the sick were given a red cross to wear as a sign of their dedication. Several centuries later, Florence Nightingale, the mother of modern nursing, was awarded a similar badge of honor for her work in the Crimean War. She carried on the pinning ceremony tradition by awarding her brightest students with a pin of excellence, which they would wear to show their achievements. Miss Nightingale was also known to those in the hospital as the lady with the lamp. There's a lamp on the table. She would often round up her patients again at night by candlelight to ensure they had all they needed before she would go to rest for the evening. The lamp symbolizes the later rounds at night that each of you may be called to ensure that your patients have all they need from you before you leave your duties for the night. As nurses, when people need us, we're there. Whether it's late at night, early in the morning, we vow to help when help is needed. To paraphrase what Miss Nightingale said in her oath, as nurses, you must first do no harm to your patients. You must maintain the privacy of your patients and their families. You must aid the physicians and providers in the care of your patients, and you must dedicate yourself to helping them. And you must do everything in your power to elevate the standard of the nursing profession. So we will proceed with the pinning now. When we call your name, please come up here. Due to the pandemic, you will have to pin yourselves while we read your sentiments that you prepared. So, we will start with Adebola. Adebola. Adebola says, I give thanks to the Almighty God, my sustainer. Thank you, Lord, for seeing me through nursing school. It has been by your grace and mercy. To my husband and study partner, Raphael, thank you for all that you did to ensure that I made it through nursing school. Time will not permit me to count all you did. For the sacrifices you made and those nights you sat by me, encouraging me to keep studying, may God reward your labor of love. To our family and our friends, thank you for your prayers, love, and support all through the program. Special thanks to my parents, Jacob and Beatrice Adekoya, and my mother-in-law, Moradeki Adekoya, for showering me with love and prayers. To my instructors at YVC, thank you for all that you do, especially for impacting knowledge to me. To my fellow colleagues, thank you for providing a vibrant learning atmosphere. Wishing you the best in your future endeavors. God bless you all.
Aiden Alfaro Silva. A huge thanks to my family for all their support and encouragement, and to my biggest supporter, Graham, for always believing in me and cheering me on when I needed it the most. Shout out to the girls for the memorable study sessions and the many laughs along the way. Those post-exam sushi and lunch dates are some of the best memories and highlights of this journey. So proud of us.
Gerardo Merriman.
Yeah, Jerry.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my family for showing me endless support throughout this journey. This could not have been done without you. I'm going to speak Spanish now. Gracias, mamá, por tu apoyo. Lo hicimos. I'd also like to thank my study group and now good friends Rachel, Chris, Joe, Rebecca, and December, who pushed me to study when all I wanted to do was be a couch potato watching football. No. Finally, I'd like to thank COVID-19 for showing me what the word perseverance really means.
Natalie Bruin. I want to say thank you to my parents for their continuous encouragement and support over these last 2 years. To my sisters, thank you for being there and motivating me to push through to the finish. To my supportive boyfriend, Austin, thank you for being understanding and always listening to me talk about school. Finally, thank you to my girls for all the late night study sessions and for making this time memorable.
Lauren Burns. Thank you to my family for your endless support throughout these few years, for sharing the joys of each success, big or small, and for the words of encouragement when I needed them. Mom, thank you for showing me what it means to be an incredible nurse. You are the best role model and mentor I could ask for. To Colby, for being there for me every step of the way. Lastly, thank you to my classmates for all the laughs, long study hours, and memories that got us through. I could not have done it without you.
Adriana Carter. I want to thank my family and friends for all their support during this long journey and for believing in me and giving me countless pep talks along the way. Thank you for making sacrifices and rearranging your schedules so I could study for tests and finish schoolwork. I didn't realize the sacrifices that you would also be facing. Lastly, thank you to my classmates for being on this journey with me and making it so memorable. We made it, Adrian.
Diane Castillo. Diane says, what a crazy 2 years it has been. I am so proud of all of us for going through nursing school during a pandemic. I want to give thanks to all the teachers that have helped us throughout the program. You all have given us a solid foundation to build our nursing careers on. I have come a long way from hurting Anai's arm during a simple blood pressure check. Luckily, she didn't let me practice any real IVs on her. I will cherish all the memories created and the friendships that were built over the last 2 years. Here's to us, YVC Nursing Class of 2021.
Nicholas Dozier. First, I'd like to thank my boyfriend for being supportive, encouraging, and believing in me. I am truly grateful that I could not have done this without him. I'd like to thank my mother for her support and encouragement. I'd like to thank my best friend for listening to me complain and encouraging me to continue. Finally, I would like to thank my classmates who studied with me, as well as Peggy, Diane, Carol, Arena, Judy, Kimberly, Laura, and Phil. You all made this journey memorable. Thank you. I wish everyone the best in their future nursing endeavors. Nicholas.
Diana Godinez. Diana says, I can't believe the day has finally come, the day we graduate from nursing school. I definitely couldn't have done this without the support of my family and amazing instructors. I am beyond thankful.
And Lopez. I would like to thank my children for their love and support as I go through this rough, stressful, but rewarding journey. Especially, I'd like to thank my husband for his never-ending sacrifice and support. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. You saw my potential and believed in me when things were rough and stressful. For that, today is not for me alone. We did it, and I owe it all to you.
Rebecca Gonzalez. She says, I just want to give a huge thanks to my mom for never letting me quit, mostly because she wanted free health advice later on. Thank you to my study group, Mondo. Favorite memories throughout nursing school included Jerry always saying, that's a lot of information. Rachel always freezing on Zoom. Chris and Joe popping up to study 15 minutes before every exam. And December saying, Fenitoin weird. But most of all, I'm proud of myself. As Snoop Dogg once said, I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. We did it, class of 2021.
December Gordon. Special thanks to my husband for the support in helping entertain our daughter and keeping the house together. Thank you to my friends and family for all the encouragement when I felt like giving up. I am thankful to the great teachers that I had and the classmates that spent endless hours studying with me as we built great friendships along the way. This was a journey that I will never forget. December.
Molly Greenwald. Molly says, I would like to recognize and thank my family for their encouragement, support, and patience through the last 4 years during this journey. To Corey, when I told you that I wanted to take this leap of faith, you were behind me 100%. You encouraged and supported me along the way, and I appreciate you and the family we are building together. Thank you for all your patience. I know it takes a lot. To Brody, you are one of the reasons I took this leap of faith and started this journey. You're going to make me cry. I wanted to set an example for you. I wanted you to see firsthand that you can do anything that you set your mind to, that hard work and dedication don't come easy, but there are rewards in the end, that persistence in the face of adversity is key to being successful, that there are sacrifices sacrifices that are made along the way of achieving a goal, that failure isn't an option, and when you think you failed, instead you find a way, that having a good work ethic and making good habits at a young age will set you up for a lifetime of success. You can do and be anything you want to be in this world. Thank you for letting me show you how to be a successful student and helping me study in the mornings before we went to school and at night before we went to bed. To my parents, thank you for your unconditional love, your patience, and for supporting me through everything, even though I tend to do things the hard way and waited a decade to finally listen to you. You have always supported my dreams. To my sister Amanda, you have been so supportive from afar and have been there to help, listen, and give me advice when I ask for it. Thank you for answering the phone when I needed help understanding a concept, for your up-to-date login, and for your monthly Family Medicine magazine subscription. To the rest of my family and friends, thank you for being understanding and supportive. Congratulations to my cohort, we did it.
Aiden Henry. I would like to thank my wife Heather for all her love and support over the past 2 years. I want to thank all my instructors for their time and effort. I also want to thank my classmates for their friendship and all the ways they helped me succeed. Finally, I'm also thankful that I never have to do another prep guide. There you go.
Joseph Jackson. Joe says, who knew the vet would take 4 years to complete? At least I won.
Christopher Johnson. I would like to say thank you to my mom and dad. I would not have been able to do this without you. And a special thanks to my wife Kelsey for picking up all the slack for the last 2 years and all the support you gave me. I would like to thank Joe for teaching us how to box at a restaurant. In a split second, when the waiter keeps forgetting to get you a box. I love the look my parents give me when I tell them, hello, I'm Chris, I'll be your nurse today. I got my degree online. Just kidding. Thanks to the great teachers who got me here. Christopher.
Rachel Lopez. Rachel says, first and foremost, I'd like to thank my boyfriend Juan for all the love and support throughout nursing school. I know it wasn't easy to deal with my numerous meltdowns, and you stuck it through. Your support, encouragement, and patience meant the world to me. To my children, Santi, Jaden, Ethan, and Marley, you are my greatest achievement in life, and you have helped me to get through school in so many ways. Every time I thought of giving up, every time I cried over a bad test grade, your warm hugs and I love yous kept me going. To my mom, my sisters, and brother, thank you for all your help. I couldn't have done it without you guys taking over my mom duties while I just didn't have the energy to. For the warm home-cooked meals for my babies, for the time spent distracting them and giving me quiet time at home to study, for all your love and patience, thank you. To my family and friends, and all the special people in my life, thank you from the bottom of my heart. To my friends in study group, Jerry, Becky, December, Joe, and Chris, it's been great taking this journey with you all, from making our first TikTok together, to bar hopping after our exams, and Joe jumping on the chair so the little old lady at the bar would stop trying to kiss him. Thanks, guys, for always being here and pushing me every single day. Mano. And lastly, and most importantly, to my dad, and Rachel will read this.
Papá, a pesar de lo difícil que fue para ti criar a todos tus hijos, aún así lograste sacarnos adelante. Siempre estaré agradecida por los sacrificios que hiciste por nosotros. Gracias por siempre estar a mi lado. Gracias por tu ejemplo, por tus enseñanzas, por tu apoyo. Gracias por creer en mí y nunca dejarme sola. Sobre todo, gracias por darme las raíces para ser fuerte y las alas para volar. Mamá, sé que sonríes desde el cielo. Esto es para ti.
Lisa said, a special thank you to my parents for all their support. I could not have accomplished this without them. To my supportive boyfriend, Pedro, who constantly encouraged me, and for always listening to my many rants. Lastly, a huge shout out to the girls who studied with me and made this journey memorable and worth it. Elisa.
Shannon Perry. She's not here today, but I'll read her sentiments. I would like to thank my family for their unwavering love and support during this long journey. To Stephen Litchfield, Dio, and Colette Litchfield, thank you for everything you have done. I could not have done it without you both. I love you with all my heart.
Celeste Rodriguez is also not here, but will leave her sentiments here. I would like to thank my parents, sister, brother-in-law, and my friends for all the support throughout nursing school. I literally could not have made it without you. Brianne, thank you for choosing the chomp chomp for Broncos hair and couch during my online test. That was very memorable for both of us. Mom, thanks for always saying, you're going to make it. I have no doubt of you. Every time I said, I'm going to fail, which was at least once a day. Lastly, thank you to all of my classmates and YVC staff for allowing me to go through this journey with you. Good luck to each and every one of you. You are going to be amazing nurses, and I cannot wait to see your futures blossom.
And Sydney Stadler. Last but not least, thank you to my family and friends for all of your love, encouragement, and support. I couldn't have done it without you. Okay, so in closing, I polled the faculty, and this is our best advice to you all as new nurses. Never stop learning. Even after I've been in RN for 19 years, I am still humbled regularly by my patients and colleagues. Learn quickly how to assert yourself well. This is for you and your patients. Every member of a care team is first a human being. We are all equally valuable. We all chose our roles for one reason or another. Show the utmost respect for the entire team and command the same respect for yourself as equal teammates. Listen to your patients. Really listen to your patients. They will be your greatest teachers. Care for your patients with kindness and respect. Treat them as you treat a loved one, always. Maintain honesty and integrity at all times and you will be okay. Try not to take things personally. That's a big one. There will be times when you or someone else wants to scream, cry, or even laugh in frustration. We chose this path of medicine. It's not an easy one, but it is full of wonder, and you will grow with each encounter, even if you don't realize it at that moment. So continue your journey with open eyes, ears, and minds. Always be ready to learn more. And to each one of you, we thank you for entrusting your nursing education with us at Yakima Valley College. And we wish you all the best in your nursing endeavors. Now go out there, study hard, pass that NCLEX, and enjoy your lives as full-fledged graduate nurses. Your long shift in nursing school is officially over. Congratulations.
That was